guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. I am doing a video today on series for 2015. Now, a lot of people have been talking about series that they want to finish or start or continue with, and I have a ton of them. I've been watching videos left and right on people and series, and I myself too have high expectations to finish some series. I watched Shannon's video, I think yesterday. In February, she's doing a series-a-thon, and she was asking anybody if they wanted to join in, and we got to talking, and I told her, you know, I have 16 series off the top of my head that I can think of that I would like to start, continue with, and finish. And the ones I want to start, I want to finish. And I know that it's a long reach, but even if I get most of a series read this year, I will be happy. So what I decided to do was, of course, do some of these series for the series-a-thon for February, but it's going to go on a lot longer than that for me. I am just going to take the whole year and spread these out. So let's get started on this list. I thought I would share them all with you, and also to let you know there are far more than 16. I come in here in my library and look around at all these series and think, wow, I really need to read these series and get these books read. So anyway, here we go. For me, coming in number one would be the Luck series with Opposition. This is the last book I have to read for the Luck series, so that would be one finished. Yay! And I also finished off the Iron Fae series this month, so that's another one that was finished. But I really want to get done with the Luck series. I love this series so much. It was a really great alien story, and I'm looking forward to seeing how Jennifer L. Armentrout wraps this up with Opposition. And I will be glad to have the series done and sad at the same time, but it's another series that will be completed. Next one, I put number two. I put the Kovac and Lishka series, and that would be the Ninth Girl. I had videos and reviews on this series, and you guys know that's been a while, and it's been over a year, and I just got this book actually, I don't know, closer to the end of last year, and now I'm finally going to read it. I'm going to finish up this series. I love Kovac, and I love Lishka, and I love the series, and Tammy Hogue is an amazing mystery writer. If you like mystery, you've not read her, you should really pick her up. So this one will complete the Kovac and Lishka series. Next one for me is continuing the Percy Jackson series with The Sea of Monsters. This is by Rick Riordan, and I really like The Lightning Thief. For a middle grade series, it's really good, so I should be able to just whip right through this series. So coming up for me, I believe I have this for February, The Sea of Monsters. The next one I have is book number 4 in the Die series by Lisa Jackson. Again, another mystery writer. You all know I love Lisa Jackson. If you watched my Top 5 Wednesday video, you know she was on there of authors I'd like to meet. 1 and 2 went hand in hand in this series. The rest of them are just, they could probably be standalones. So I'm going to continue with this series with Afraid to Die, and then I'll only have 2 more after that, and I'll have the series complete. The next one for me is the Legend series, which is a read-along with Courtney, and we are doing Prodigy in February. And I just hauled this. This is one and that I will be glad to get through the series because everybody has read this series. It seems like I'm the last one to read the series. So this will be great to finish the series up with Champion, which will be March. So that'll be another one done. The next one I've got here is the Dublin Murder Squad. Now, I'm supposed to start this series with a friend in my group, and this is an Ireland writer, Tana French, and I think it's Ireland. And this starts with In the Woods, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. Now, I've heard that the first book is not as good as the later books are, but I have all of these books but one, so we're going to start this sometime this year, hopefully before the end of the year, if she still wants to. If she doesn't want to, I'm still going to get into this. I just need to pick a month. There are 5 books altogether, so I'll just figure out those months and slip this one in there. Hopefully she's still wanting to read it with me. And then another one to start and hopefully finish is the Lunar Chronicles, starting with Cinder. This was the pick 5 choice from Shannon for me, and I'm glad I had the book, and now I have Scarlet because I just hauled that in my last, not just this one you saw, but the one before that, book haul. And I'm really looking forward to getting into it. We'll see how it is. I hope I like it. There's another book coming out winter, and I don't have Cress yet because I'd like to have it in paper. So I had the first 2. That's a good start. So I think I have this down for February, so maybe March I will read Scarlet, and I'll be well on my way. And then the next one I have is the Pathfinder Series by Orson Scott Card. I found these books at my used bookstore for really cheap. I have this one, and I have Ruins, which is 2, and then 3 is Visitors. I'm not sure if this is a trilogy or if it's going to be a whole series, but Pathfinder is book 1. I have this down for February, so I'm giving you my whole TBR away for February. And I'm really looking forward to getting into this. I hear that it's a really good series. Okay, then the next one I have is the Grisha Trilogy, and that starts with Shadow and Bone. This is by Leigh Bardugo, and I've heard a lot about this book from Brittany, and she urges me to read it, so I'm finally going to read it. And hopefully I will enjoy this. I find that I can read young adult fantasy pretty easy, so I'm looking forward to it. This is just a trilogy, so I can have this whole thing. I have number 2 already. I just need number 3. I can probably get this whole trilogy finished this year. The next one I have, which you guys know I've also been reading for a while, is the Will Trent series. The next book for that one is Undone. I believe there are 6 books in this series. This is book number 3, and I don't have this one down yet on my TBR. I don't know where I'm going to slide it in there yet, but I will get to this one very soon. This is a really good series. Will Trent is a great detective. I really like his character, and I think Karen Slaughter is a really good writer. So I'm looking forward to getting into this one and finishing the series up. If it finishes, I don't know. I just know I have like 5, I think 4 or 5 of the books. So I'm gonna keep going. This next one is actually really embarrassing because I've had this series for at least 2 years, and it is the Trio Trilogy, and this is by Amanda Hocking. Gorgeous covers. There's 3, or of course it's a trilogy, the 3 books. I have all 3 of them. I need to get this started. My husband has read this and he enjoyed it, so I need to get to this trilogy. And I need to get this one wiped off my TBR. The next one we have is the Maximum Ride series. I am up to Max. I don't think I'm going to reread the series. I think I'm just going to continue because there's a lot of easy stuff to remember in this series. So I start with Max, and then I think there's 3 more after that, so I should be able to get this one wiped off my TBR too. It's by James Patterson, by the way. The next one we've got is The Fallen. This is book number 1 by Thomas Snagowski. It's an Angel series, and this is the 5th one is the one that's coming to me next week from Book Outlet. So I will have all of the books that they're up to. I don't know if it's going to continue. 1 and 2 have 2 stories each, and then 3 and 4 is just single books. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this one. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty easy read, and I really like angel stories, so this one should be enjoyable. Also, this Fallen series by Lauren Kate. I've heard a lot of people don't like it. I hear a lot of people like it. It's so up and down. My daughter really enjoyed it, and she's trying to get me to read this. Now I think there's 5 in the series, and I have 4 of them. No, I have 3 of them. I think there's 4 in the series. I'm not for sure on that, but I have 3 of them, so I will get to those. I don't have it on a TBR yet, but I will get it on there. Whether I finish it or not this year, I don't know, but I'm really going to try. And this is the last series. This one is the Millennium Series by Stieg Larsson. This is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It is a trilogy. I've heard so many great things about this particular trilogy, and I've just not picked it up. I got this 2 years ago when we went to go visit my family at Christmas time. They had it at the library. It was a big sale. It was like $5 for 3 books. And I said, oh, I'm going to pick it up because I hear such good things about it. So I'm going to get this this trilogy read. I need to get this read. So that is it with what I've got down. As I told you before, I've got several other series that I need to read, but this is a good start. If anybody's read any of these books, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about it. We'll talk about it. Thanks, guys, for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.